Hey, welcome back to the Pop Culture Cafe. I am Huck, and welcome to another first that I'm doing on my channel in a segment I like to call the Box Office Breakdown. And why the Box Office Breakdown, Huck? Who was that? Anyway, whoever it is, you said it awesome. Anyway, I've been a box office nerd for the longest time. In fact, I chose this particular shirt, Clever Girl. Ow. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Anyway, so Jurassic Park was one of my fave movies when it had come out. And I got this cool Jurassic Park binder here. Not to get all weird, like, oh, what's he going to crack out? No, I collect things like movie trading cards. I don't do sports trading cards because that's for sports nerds. I'm a movie nerd. Sports nerds have their baseball cards. We have our movie cards. For example, you can see them right in here. There they are. There's those collector cards, you know. We'll probably show you those one day. But this binder I kept specifically for Jurassic Park because I wanted to show you just how far back my love for box office goes. So here's the Hollywood Reporter page right there. And I would collect the ones that really stood out, that I was really excited about for movies that I loved. Jurassic Park was one of those. So this was a, front page of Hollywood Reporter. It says, Jurassic Rex appeal brings in 50.2 million. And that was an opening weekend. So I kept this as of the opening weekend. And then they even have the box office breakdown like that. So they show you the top 50 for that week. And check this out. So after 40 days of Jurassic Park, they put out an ad in the Hollywood Reporter that looks like this. It's like 300 million in 40 days. I just think that is such a hot looking spread. And that was like the center page of the Hollywood Reporter. So, oh my goodness, look at this. So the biggest movie of all time, this is 115 days. Whoa, look at that haul, man. And this is back in 1993, gang. So this is not, 2022 dollars. And, look, one more page at 143 days. It was 800 million. So, I just thought this would be a lot of fun to show you guys this kind of thing. So I've just been like a box office, maniac for the longest time. So we're going to try to do this as a regular on my channel. So let's see how it goes. This is episode 1 of the Box Office Breakdown. Stick around. All right, let's get things going here for the week of February 4th through the 6th, 2022. Now, before I get jamming on my top 10, y'all, because, I love top 10s around here. That's another thing I do. So this is brand new, Box Office Breakdown, but I also do top 10s, Blu-ray hunts, custom consolidations. I'll go out and cover conventions or exhibits that are around town and show them to you guys. I mean, I'm always wanting to get out there and do stuff for you guys. So if this is your jam, if you dig this kind of stuff that's all centered around movies and pop culture and collectibles and goodies like that, get on down there. Slap that bell, dang it. That's right. Show that bell who's boss. Get on down there, hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. So, hey, and as a thank you for that, let's get jumping. Let's go. Let's talk to you about the top 10 box office movies of this past weekend. So at number 1, now we had 2 new releases, actually 3 new releases, but 2 big new releases this week, and that was Moonfall and Jackass. One is a disaster film, and one was a total disaster. And guess what? It's the same movie. You'd think a Roland Emmerich disaster film would be number 1. Oh, but no! Jackass Forever took the lead spot at $23.5 million. That's right. The boys from Jackass are back. Aren't these guys like in their 50s, 60s? They're, I know what it's like getting up there in age. Y'all, you can be out there shooting yourselves out of cannons and getting hit by bulls, but no, these guys don't care. They want to entertain you at whatever cost. And by cracky, it cost you $23.5 million. So congratulations for that MTV generation that got out there and saw this. Now, I grew up on MTV. 80s was my decade. I adore the 80s, everything about it, especially the music and the movies. I feel so blessed to have lived through some of those things. And Jackass is a byproduct of that MTV generation. So, you guys came out and with your dollars, you said, what would I like to see more? A disaster film around the moon or a couple of dudes doing disastrous things. So congratulations to Jackass at $23.5 million. And number 2 was Moonfall at only $10 million. Not an impressive, showing for a Roland Emmerich film. And, that guy usually, if anything, has striking visuals. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Has anybody seen Moonfall? I haven't seen it. So if it's worthy of that lesser thing, you say, oh yeah, it was not. It wasn't one of his best. So Roland Emmerich, he's either got Stargate Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow goodness, or then there's the 2012 Moonfall stuff. So maybe it's in that category. All right, well, that is your top 2. Now check this out. At number 3, still holding strong, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Still up there, man, at $9.6 million, barely under Moonfall, which was a brand new film that just came out. Spider-Man's been out since last year. It's been out like a good 2 solid months, and it's definitely going to, I think, has more staying power. It'll probably overtake Moonfall next week. But yeah, it's had a total of $748 million so far. That's incredible. Love that. Now, I think since it's already at 9, it's not going to hit that 1 billion mark. It's just too far away for it to generate, what is that, $252 more million. Yeah, it's not there anymore. But I do think it has the ability to creep right into that 800 million. But worldwide, it's doing phenomenal. Number 4 is the Scream franchise sequel. Continues to go, and it's Scream. Where's the 5? Why isn't it Scream 5 or Scream Again or More Screaming? It's just Scream. It's the exact same title as the first movie. But anyway, I dig me some Scream, man. I love the cast. Courtney Cox, oh, she's my jam. She was my one from Friends. Love her. Neve Campbell, David Arquette. Such a good cast. I cannot wait to see this. I haven't seen this yet. I hope it has more fan appreciation, enjoyment, than, say, Halloween Kills did. Like, that had some good kills, but a lot of people weren't fans of the film. But this one, I don't know. I have a feeling that this one might be really good. So it pulled in $4.7 million, total of $68.9 million so far domestically. So, keep on going, Scream people. Love it. And at number 5, we have Sing 2. That's right, the sequel to the Sing franchise. It brought in $4.1 million, and it is cranking, y'all. It's got $139 million so far. So never underestimate the family films. Man, parents love taking their kids out and seeing something super family friendly, and this one hits the sweet spot. Plus, it has lots of great, talented musicians and artists lending their voices to that film. So kudos to Sing 2. And now, rounding out the bottom part of our top 10, we have The Kingsman, the second sequel in the Kingsman franchise. Got $1.1 million, and it's taken in about $35 million so far. I enjoyed the first 2. I enjoyed the first one a little bit more than the second one, so I'm curious to see how this third one holds up in the franchise. And then next on that was Redeeming Love with $1 million. And under that, we have American Underdog with Zachary Levi, Shazam himself, where he's the Rams quarterback. That was only made $800,000 and only $25.8 million so far. And that's probably because it's also on streaming, so that probably pulls some of its revenue down. At number 9, we have the 355. It made $700,000. A total of $14 million so far. And the third new release for the week was The Wolf and the Lion with $675,000. So that is your top 10 box office movies for the week of February 4th through the 6th. Now, another segment I'm going to do here on the box office breakdown, I'm going to continue some movie breakdowns for you, but on streaming, because streaming really is, it's sort of just another way to ingest movies these days. A lot of people have home theaters and they're tired of the crowds, or COVID's got them wanting to stay home. Whatever your reason, by a crack, it keeps you at the house watching movies, and I love that too. So I'm just going to pop through the most popular streaming services and just give you the number ones in each one. I'm not going to give you top 10s in each one because we'll be here all day, and I don't want to keep you guys all day. So let's start with Netflix, and the number one movie on Netflix for this weekend is The Tinder Swindler, Don't know anything about it. It looks like some sort of a funky, creepy movie. So, but yeah, number one, The Tinder Swindler on Netflix. On HBO, no surprise, we have The Matrix Resurrections. I haven't seen that yet myself, even though I have HBO Max. But, you know, since I have HBO Max, I'll get around to it at some point. On Disney Plus, Encanto. Oh my God, if you guys have not seen Encanto, what a fantastic film. The great thing about having a 14-year-old daughter is anytime it's movie night, we always sort of rotate who gets to pick. So I pick, then my wife picks, and she picks. So last time we had movie night, she got to pick, and it was Encanto. Oh, that was so good. Man, when Disney knocks it out of the park, they just knock it out of the park. So if you haven't seen Encanto, go check that out. Thumbs up. Amazon, number one is Ghostbusters Afterlife. Fantastic film. I loved it. I actually got to see it in the theater and really loved it. I did not get a chance to get that super cool ghost trap. I just really hope they sort of mass produce that again. I don't care if it's like a second pressing or printing. I just want to have that sucker. But yeah, so there you go. Ghostbusters Afterlife for Amazon. And then on both iTunes and Google Play, you have the James Bond film No Time to Die as the number one there. So yeah, so lots of good stuff out there, guys. So whatever your platform is, get on out there and just watch some movies. If you're into TV, man, there's lots of good TV out there as well. Maybe we'll do something with TV the next time or on a different show. All right, well, that's going to do it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this very first episode of my box office breakdown. I'm just sort of winging it, hoping to come up with some good product for you guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought, what your favorite movies were in that top 10. If you're a fan of this kind of stuff, do me a favor one more time. Get on down there and hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, everybody, I'll catch you later.